Hello everybody and welcome back to the cabin mayhem. I would like to say, oh boy, are we making decisions and changing things, and yeah. Hello. Oh god, that's what I feel like today. If you think that my face looks weird, it's because I had to panic put some makeup on because I had an interview with a person, and I managed my time a little bit badly. Okay, so welcome back to the cabin mayhem. Oh, nobody told me it was so stressful to make decisions about a house. But we have almost ordered everything and the guys are ahead of schedule, which is amazing. I know that everybody says, yeah, plan on it being, you know, like a third, like 30% longer time, 30% more expensive. That one, I can tell you, is 100% correct. Our kitchen blew our budget a little bit. So in the budget, or no, in the offer, they had put a laminate countertop in the budget, which I knew before. So I knew that that was going to be more expensive, but I didn't know that I was going to have this much of an expensive taste when it came to countertops. So of course I don't want marble because it is way too, you have to be quite careful with it, and it's also ridiculously expensive. I wanted quartz. That was also a little bit expensive, but we chose one and it's amazing. And these are the kind of decisions I've been sitting with these last few days and that I've been approving right now. So the kitchen is going to be beautiful. But what the problem was with the countertop was that we're going to have an overhang. It's probably not what it's called in English. It's going to hang over from the edge. So you're going to have 1.60 meter in cabinets underneath, and then you have an extra 30 centimeters off the edge, so you can sit on that side with one chair, and so you can sit with 3 chairs on this side, and that's also going to have 30 centimeters out. But the problem with that was that the countertop that I wanted, that came like in a normal, that was from the factory, it was 20 centimeters thick, but with 20 centimeters thick, 20 centimeters? 2 centimeters thick, you can't have it out from the overhanging that way. You can only have 20 centimeters. So there, the issues unfolded. But then this kitchen dude is epic. He's like this older man working from Buda, I think. And I've called him, I think 27 times if I look at my phone records, and I'm okay with it. And he's very nice. And we've talked through this, and he talked to the factory, and they're gonna make this countertop in 30 centimeters, which is custom. Everybody knows that when the word custom comes into things, the prices go high. But they fixed it. And then we were supposed to do, he called me today, and then we were supposed to do the rest of the kitchen in 20 centimeters just because it was going to be ridiculously expensive. And then I was like, fine. I was just okay with it. It's going to be a difference in thickness. I'm just going to have to not think about it. And then he called me today and he's like, I've been thinking about it. He's like, I don't think it's gonna look good with 30 centimeters there or 20 centimeters there. So I called the factory and I said that they have to do the entire kitchen in 30 centimeters and that they need to give you a reduced price. I was like, okay. So he just literally made this countertop 30 centimeters in the extra, 5 meters or whatever we need for like $200 more. And this whole countertop is about, what, $10,000. So I'm not sure what kind of sorcery he did to that one. But that makes me very, very happy, because this countertop is so important for this kitchen. And the one I chose is my dream countertop. But yeah, so that was a whole business that we worked out with him, and thankfully it all worked out. And then we have also, we've been working with the electricity and choosing what lights and where we're going to put everything. But we have chosen to use Philips Light Hue for the entire new build. And I don't think I've ever been this excited. That means that instead of doing those dimmer buttons that cost the most insane amount to put in. We just put in regular crappy buttons, and then we put Philips Light Hue small dimmer controllers everywhere, which cost 20 bucks. I'm so excited. And we can like, we're gonna get an Alexa so we can speak to her and she can turn on the lights for us. I'm gonna have a smart home. Oh, so that one, we just had to decide where to put all of the different lights. And how many spotlights do you need in a kitchen? No, I don't know. So I have to do some Googling, how many you should put per meter, and like how many you should have in the kitchen. And I think we figured it out. I think it's gonna be so good. I'm so stressed about all this. Okay, I'm not stressed. I'm just terrified to do this, so it sucks, you know? Like, I'm terrified to make the wrong decisions. But I don't think that I'm thinking everything through a lot. And Christopher's with me on all of this, of course. But I am mostly like sitting myself and just going, what do I want? And then I run it by him and he's like, looks good. Or like, maybe one less lamp. And I'm like, oh, maybe. We are gonna head into the build because, and then we have to wait, because today we have the electrician in there and we are placing all of the lamps and everything is just difficult. Let's see. This is how far they've gotten. So all of the electricity is going in now and we are choosing all of the spots for the lamps. And this has been a struggle. Why it has been a struggle is because we wanted to put Philips Light Hue spotlights in here, but we don't have that much space, of course, above like the beams and everything, because that's where the insulation. Oh, so we've had so many like days and weeks of just trying to find out a plan B, because they recess too far, or whatever you say, and then at the end it ends up being fine anyway. So we've spent all of this time like trying to find a plan B and everything, and we didn't need one. But yeah, so they've just pushed them up, I'll show you in a minute, into the insulation that's got plastic and everything in front of it, and because the boxes are covering everything, so it should be fine. And today then, I have been in here with the electrician choosing where to put everything, because of course we put out a sheet and everything where we wanted it, but it all depends on where you can actually put it. And all of this is just stressful, but it's working out really well. Like, I've had to make some very quick decisions and just like, okay, that's fine. Let's put it like that. And I mean, that's just kind of what you have to do. Okay, I'll show you now what I'm talking about. So what we have here is the bedroom, right? We'll start there. Okay, hello. This is going to be one of the bedrooms. And first we were just deciding to have like one lamp in the middle. And then I felt like, you know what? No, let's make this a smart house and let's really just make it the house that we want. So I'm like, let's put Philips Light Hue in here as well. So the plan was not to have them like this, but as you can see, we have to place them in between these boards with these ones. So this is what we made. I think it's going to be nice though, because we're going to make a little square in the middle with one spotlight on each, and then for the bed we're gonna have just bedside like small little lamps or something. As you see, we do have the window here, and I think we're gonna have the bed here, but with this solution in the ceiling we can put the bed wherever we want, and it's not like, you know. That's that room. And then let's go into the bathroom. So here, same thing. We were supposed to have 4 spotlights in the ceiling, but we can't have that because they cannot be evenly spaced, because they have to be in between this, and yeah. So we had to change that. So we are putting 3, and he's gonna change these. This one's not right, because we're gonna have 3. Are they evenly spaced? Yeah, they are. Okay, they're gonna be like this. 3 evenly spaced over there, and then 1 here, because that's over the shower. And then we're gonna have a mirror right here with a lot of light in it. So that's gonna be just the way it is. I think that's good. Otherwise that part of the bathroom would be really, really dark. So I think this is gonna work out fine. You know, next room is the kitchen. This actually worked out perfectly straight away, because he just placed these lamps very nicely along the line like that. I'm wondering if it feels a little bit empty here, and I'm trying to figure that out now. But otherwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have 4 on the other side as well. And then the problem was we have the kitchen island in here, right? But where is it going to be placed? Like, we don't know exactly, and these lamps are supposed to be above the kitchen island. So I did some measuring and I found out that I think that is exactly where it's going to be. And if it's not, we just have to tweak it a little bit, and, you know, we just have to make it the best we can right now. Which is like the motto of this build at the moment. Like, make it as good as possible. But I'm wondering if this is going to be empty without any lights. But what we can do is use those. We're going to do, so we can adjust them. That those 2 at the end, or should we, because we can't put another one, we could put another one, no we can't. Like, we can't have another one here or there, as far as I know. No, because the ventilation, or could we? Because that could be an option, pushing one up there to have another. I'm wondering if that actually is a good idea. Because it's a big room, and you want, in the darkness, like in the polar night, you do want some light in here. Whew. Yeah, so I've been in here with the person, the electricity guy, Helge, and just making all of these decisions today and yesterday. And I'm very lucky to be able to be at home as much as I am, working from home, because whenever they need to ask a question or we need to make a decision, I'm here. Like, imagine otherwise if they had to wait a full day for us to come back from work to actually, like, tweak something. It's working out very well that I can be here and just make these decisions. And also, we were putting out, we were putting all of the power outlets, that you can see that red thing there, and that was also another issue. Everything is just being tweaked because I wanted them like between the kitchen counter and the wall. I wanted them in between. Let me show you here, right? But then, of course, we can't do that because this window is so low and it's going to be straight down to the kitchen counter. So we realized that we can put it in between here. And all of these are the ones into the wall. So it's not going to be like coming out that much. It's going to be very clean looking. But so we made the decision to put one there, a double one there, double one over there. And then we're going to have some here. Also in the kitchen island. I'm just like, what everybody told us is, what everybody says is kind of, you can't do the electrical part again, so put in everything that you think you're going to need and put it everywhere. That's what we're doing. What's really good with the Philips Light Hue though is that we connect it up to one bridge, and then we will use these little dimmer like Bluetooth controllers that you can buy for $20 and you can put them anywhere, so we don't need to like put these super expensive dimmer buttons that connect to the lights like regular lights. I'm so excited about the Philips Light Hue system. So I'm gonna get like the whole Alexa thing or whatever, Google Assistant. I'm so excited. Not sponsored, of course. Anybody? Philips, you want to sponsor me? But so, yeah, so much happening. And then we have the electricity guys putting all of this stuff in now. I'm ordering the lights today. And then we have the water guy coming in soon as well. And then our construction guy wants to put it, so like the roof and everything, because we are the ceiling and the walls and everything. Because we want to be able to paint this soon. I'm trying to figure out if this freaking lamp thing, I need another lamp here. It might be a good thing. Or is it not? Somebody help me! I got a lot of questions about the insulation, and the ones we are using is glass wool, I think it's called. I've double checked so many times I keep forgetting. And we have 15 plus 5, they say, in the walls and everything. And the floor is also isolated, of course, with the same, and the roof, as you can see. Let's check it. There, yeah. So that's the kind of insulation we have. Why do I keep saying isolation? It's insulation. It's because in Swedish it's isolation. But yeah, so that is what we're using. And that's what you use here. And our windows are triple pane, for anybody wondering. Thinking that, oh, can you put that many windows in? Yes, you can. Triple paned. The other part is double paned. So it doesn't let out that much at all. Like, you know. That window is going to be able to open. The window in the bathroom is also possible to open. Same with one of the windows in here. I can't remember. Yeah, that one you can open. And then there's a small one in the water room that you can also open. So this right here is going to be the room for our water. And we're going to make a system. We haven't figured that out yet, but we are working on it with the water guy, as I'm going to call him now. So this room is allocated for that, which is going to be good. This is the bathroom. We're going to have a shower in here. We're going to have the counter, a mirror, and toilet. It's a pretty big bathroom, but I think it's good. It's nice to, you know, be able to have some space. I cannot wait for it to get further. Okay, now I'm gonna sort out the light thing.